Hello everyone, this is S.Pushpa Arockia, Assistant Professor, Department of English. In this video, we are going to see about poem The Solitary Reaper by William Wordsworth. First, we can see about the short introduction of the poem. The Solitary Reaper by William Wordsworth, published in 1807 in the collection of poems in two volumes. It is pastoral snapshot of a young woman working alone in a field in the Highlands of Scotland, singing a plaintive song in Gaelic. Now we will see about the author William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was an English romantic poet. He was the most prominent nature poet of the 19th century. He loved nature. He was born on 7th April 1770 in England. The earliest poem of Wordsworth has published in 1793 in the collections An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches. One of the most famous poems of Wordsworth was I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. In his lifetime, he wrote more than 350 poems. He also wrote a series of sonnets on the history of Christianity in England. Let's see about poem. Solitary reaper. Solitary means a lonely. Reaper is a person who cuts the crop in the field. William Wordsworth is a natural poet, so this poem is also the description of the nature. This was written in 1805 and first published in 1807. The Solitary Reaper is a lyric poem written in the form of ballad. This poem was inspired by the poet's trip to Scotland with his sister in 1803. This poem about a young girl singing melancholy song in the Scottish Highlands, and the poet's impression of his song is that is even than that of the cuckoo and the nightingale. The poet is so awestruck by the melody of the song that he remembers even after it was here no more. Now we can see the poem analysis. I am going to explain the poem and 8 lines stanza. In first stanza, behold her single in the field, yon solitary highland lass, reaping and singing by herself. Stop here or gently pause. Alone she cuts and binds the grain, and sings a melancholy strain. Oh, listen, for the vale profound is overflowing with the sound. Here, behold her single in the field. Here, behold means to see the poet asking the readers to see the girl who is single, which means alone walking in the field. Yon solitary highland lass, the girl who lives in the island. Here, island means mountain areas. The girl is reaping and singing in the field. Reaping means cutting down or gathering a crop. The poet asking the people to stop and listen to her song or either move on without disturbing the girl. She is cutting the crop and gathering them and singing melancholy song means sad song. Her song has filled in the entire valley and overflowing. Next stanza. No nightingale did ever chaunt more welcome notes to weary bands of travellers in some shady hunt among Arabian sands. Your voice so thrilling never was heard in springtime from the cuckoo bird, breaking the silence of the seas. Among the forest Hebrides. In the second stanza, the poet compares the girl's song and no nightingale has ever sang such beautiful like this girl. See, the song of the girl is like a friendly greeting for tired travelers in a quiet desert. The bird's melody is said to be more exciting than the cuckoos in spring reaching for and breaking the silence of the seas. As it travels around, so in this he is coming to say that the song of the reaper is more melodious than the birds. In the third stanza, will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, for offsprings, and battles long ago. Or is it some more humbly familiar matter of today? Some natural sorrow, loss, or pain that has been and may be again. In third stanza, the poet is unable to recognize what she is singing, but he could understand that she is in pain or she is unhappy in her past or she loves someone. So the poet trying to understand her sorrow, or maybe this song is an ordinary song, even though he is not able to understand the language of the song, but the poet enjoying the melodies and sweet song of the girl. Next stanza, whatever the theme, the maiden sang as if her song could have no ending. I saw her singing at her work and over the sickle bending. I listened motionless and still, and as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was here no more. In this stanza, her theme means the topic of the song, maiden means the girl of the solitary reaper. So, in this stanza talks about the girl singing while she walks with a curved cutting tool. The poet listening to her song that even after singing stops. The melody stays in his heart as he go up a hill. Though the poet left that place, the song remained in his heart long after he heard that song. It shows how powerful and lasting the girl music. Conclusion of the poem. The Solitary Reaper is a beautiful poem. It describes the beauty of the nature, the power of music, and the ability of art to evoke deep emotions in the human soul. A Scottish girl sings as she cuts hair with a sickle. Though the poem's narrator cannot understand what the girl is actually singing about, although he is enjoying the song, touch his heart and linger in his mind, giving him joy as he travels up the hill and carries her song with him long after he can no longer hear it. In this poem, can communicate feelings or emotions even as absence of concrete understanding. Thank you.